Google Maps is the largest source of location data. Everything from restaurants to corporate offices. Business listings contain names, addresses, contacts, ratings, and, of course, reviews. Naturally, this information draws professionals of all kinds. Marketers, SEO specialists, and analysts all make use of this data for their own purposes. Google knows that professionals rely on its database, so it provides an official API for data access. But the API has major limitations. First, it costs money, and second, there are strict rate limits. So sooner or later, every specialist faces a choice: which route to take to collect the data. The first option is to generate multiple API keys from different accounts. For that, you can use the usual toolkit of a beginner automator, an anti-detect browser. I recommend Octo Browser and any residential proxy service. In Octo Browser, you can buy proxies right from the built-in proxy store. No extra steps needed. You create several isolated profiles, register multiple Google Cloud accounts, and obtain unique API keys. This bypasses the limits, but it still costs money, because parsing reviews via Google Place IDs requires linking a payment card to each account. We won't be linking cards here. Instead, let's move on to the second option. The second option is to use a scraper that emulates a real user. You will need to invest in proxies. Each unique emulation needs its own proxy. I have a scraper available on GitHub. The link will be in the video description. For full-scale scraping, you'll need proxies. The more proxies you have, the more concurrent threads you can run. I recommend residential proxies because Google is not an ordinary site and takes scraping protection seriously. So let's prepare everything. The scraper itself includes detailed instructions on how to run it. Main settings are in the .env file. Use it for flexible configuration, but the default setup will work as provided. I've already cloned the scraper to my local machine. Install the required dependencies. Put the proxies into a file for multi-threading. Get proxies from the Octo Browser proxy store. It's simple. Buy traffic, generate proxies, copy and paste them into our file.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over facts over
4 proxies are enough for a demonstration. Now, prepare the input file. Required fields are place ID and place name. Everything else is optional. If present, the scraper will write them. If not, those fields will remain empty. Input data and proxies are ready. We can start scraping. For demonstration, I'll keep headless mode off so you can watch the scraper in action. In production, you can enable headless to save server resources.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness.
I recommend reviewing the results after the run and reprocessing places that have few or missing reviews. External factors can affect collection, so some places may be incomplete or skipped.
That's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go. Make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Let's take a look at the results. Besides the reviews, the scraper collects a lot of related information. The author's name, rating, the date the review was posted, and much more.
I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through, I
So you can scrape Google Maps not only through the official API, but also with this simple method. Give it a try.
I don't ever slow up, no